Burkina Faso, a land of vibrant cultures and rich history, has found itself in the global spotlight recently. The recent developments in the nation have not only captured the attention of the African continent, but also the entire world. At just 36 years old, the charismatic leader has taken the reins of the nation and embarked on a journey that many are eager to follow. But what makes this story particularly intriguing is the manner in which he stepped into this role. This is a narrative of courage, transformation, and the relentless pursuit of justice and equality. It's the story of Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, and his journey from military captain to the leader of a nation. So, stay tuned as we unravel the intricacies of his leadership and explore the reasons behind the massive support he enjoys from his people. The year is September 2022, and Burkina Faso's political landscape was about to experience a seismic shift. The then military leader, Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba, who had himself seized power in a previous coup just 8 months prior, found his authority increasingly challenged amidst growing discontent over his handling of the country's pressing issues. Particularly, the escalating security threats. A new voice emerged, a voice that would soon become the nation's new leader, that of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Why did Damiba step down? What made Ibrahim Traoré popular amongst the people? It all started with the deteriorating security situation in the country. Armed groups continued to pose a serious threat, leading to civilian casualties and a growing sense of instability. People began to question Damiba's leadership and demand more effective action to protect their lives and property. And that's when Captain Ibrahim, then a relatively unknown figure within the military circles, boldly stepped forward, along with a group of soldiers loyal to him. He launched a well-executed plan that resulted in the smooth transition of power without any bloodshed. This decisive move instantly won him admiration and respect from the populace. Many saw in him a beacon of hope, a symbol of a new era where their security and welfare would be prioritized. His rise to power wasn't just about seizing an opportunity, it was about fulfilling a need, addressing grievances and offering a vision for a better Burkina Faso. The people had grown weary of the status quo. They craved change, and they saw the catalyst for that change. As he stood before the nation, promising swift and effective action to tackle the security crisis, his words resonated deeply with the populace. It was as if they had been waiting for someone to articulate their own frustrations and fears, and then they found their voice. However, it's important to note that journey to becoming president was not without its complexities. It's a tale that goes beyond a simple power struggle or military coup. It delves into the socio-political fabric of Burkina Faso, exploring themes of nationalism, corruption, and the yearning for a stable, secure nation. Upon assuming office, Traoré wasted no time in consolidating his authority and setting his agenda. He immediately began to implement policies aimed at tackling the nation's most pressing issues. But how did he go about this process, and what were the key policies he implemented? One of Traoré's first actions was the suspension of the Constitution, a move that raised eyebrows internationally, but was seen as a necessary step by him to ensure stability and security. He argued that the existing constitutional framework was not conducive to the rapid and decisive action required to address the security crisis. By suspending it, he could bypass the bureaucratic procedures and implement changes swiftly. He also dissolved the transitional government and legislature, replacing them with hand-picked allies who shared his vision. This bold move, while controversial, demonstrated his commitment to break from the past and forge a new path for the nation. He justified this action by stating that those in power needed to be aligned with the new direction he envisioned for the country. Furthermore, Traoré established a military council to govern alongside him. A council composed of individuals known for their loyalty and dedication to the nation's well-being. This step ensured that those assisting him in governing were not only trustworthy, but also committed to serving the greater good of Burkina Faso. Despite the concerns raised by international observers, Traoré's actions were well received by a majority of the population. They saw in him a leader, unafraid to make tough decisions, and willing to challenge the status quo in pursuit of a safer, more stable Burkina Faso. However, it's crucial to understand that Traoré's leadership extends far beyond these initial actions. He is not merely a figurehead, but an active, engaged leader working tirelessly to transform the nation. His leadership style characterized by decisiveness and a focus on the common good, has earned him the respect and admiration of many Burkinabe citizens. In the following sections, we'll delve deeper into the various aspects of Traoré's leadership, examining his approach to governance, his policies, and the challenges he faces. Join us as we uncover the complexities of his leadership and explore the reasons behind his immense popularity among the people of Burkina Faso. As we continue our journey into Ibrahim Traoré's story, it's essential to acknowledge the mixed reactions his leadership has generated both locally and internationally. Supporters laud him as a champion of the people, a beacon of hope in challenging times. They point to his decisive action in addressing the security crisis and his commitment to the welfare of the nation. His town hall meetings, where he engages directly with the populace, are seen as a refreshing approach to governance, emphasizing transparency and accountability. Critics, on the other hand, express concerns about the suspension of the Constitution and the limitations imposed on civil liberties. They argue that such actions, while perhaps necessary in the face of the security crisis, should be temporary and reversible. International organizations and governments also have varying perspectives. Some, like the African Union, have called for a return to constitutional rule, while others have expressed reservations about the pace of democratization in Burkina Faso. Nevertheless, Traoré remains resolute, balancing the need for stability with the long-term goal of democratic governance. His leadership style, marked by a willingness to listen to diverse viewpoints, while remaining steadfast in his purpose, offers a glimpse into the complexities of leading a nation through turbulent times. Traoré's approach to governance has been widely debated, with many praising his hands-on style and direct engagement with the people. He is often seen visiting project sites, interacting with local communities, and personally overseeing the distribution of aid. Critics, however, argue that such involvement detracts from the image of a unifying president and may not always be in the best interest of the nation. For instance, his close association with certain projects might be viewed as preferential treatment or nepotism, which could undermine the principles of fairness and equality he espouses. Nonetheless, Traoré's supporters argue that this approach stems from his deep commitment to his nation and his genuine desire to alleviate the suffering of his people. They see in him a leader who is not detached and aloof, but one who is actively involved in the challenges and triumphs of his nation. As we analyze Traoré's leadership, it's crucial to consider both perspectives. His hands-on approach undoubtedly demonstrates his commitment and work ethic, but it's equally important to ensure that such actions do not lead to inequality or favoritism. A delicate balance, but one that is vital for the long-term stability and prosperity of Burkina Faso. In conclusion, Ibrahim Traoré's story is a testament to the complexities of leadership, the aspirations of a nation, and the continuous pursuit of a better tomorrow. His journey from a relatively unknown military officer to the leader of Burkina Faso is nothing short of remarkable. While his methods have been a subject of debate, his intentions and his impact on the lives of ordinary Burkinabe citizens are undeniable. As he continues to navigate the challenges and triumphs of leadership, one thing is clear: Ibrahim Traoré's story is far from over. It's a story that will continue to unfold, shaping not only the destiny of Burkina Faso, but also leaving its mark on the African continent and the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery and enlightenment. If you found this video informative and entertaining, please don't forget to show your support by liking and sharing. Your engagement helps us continue producing quality content that brings the world to you. Stay tuned for more insightful stories from across the globe. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay connected with us.